Firstly, we put our fabric into two. We take our shoulder measurement. Shoulder measurement I'm working on is 5. So sewing allowance 5.5. So I mark here 5.5. And neck 2 for the wideness, for the width, and 2.5 for the length. You can make yours wider, but I don't want the neck to be wide. So take this one to meet this one to be round. If you have your armhole curve with you, you can use it so that it gets the perfect round sleeve. Then the shoulder slant, take 1 inches. I'm using this as my base of my measurements. So that's why I did not take the tape up. I started from here to get my 1 inches, because here is like my base. There's already line there. So this is a crepe fabric. Then measure to meet your neck. That is that. Then we'll measure our length. The length I'm working with is 25. 25 plus 2 inches allowance will give you 27 allowance, because I'm going to be joining here and the down. So for our shoulder, it's supposed to be 5, but we'll take 5.5 because of the half inches joining allowance at the top. So use 5.5. You have to make this one. If you have a ruler with you, it's best to use a ruler so that it can be straight. Half of 5.5 is 2.75. So you just measure 2.75, then you curve. My body measurement is 6.24. So 24 divided by 2 by 4 is 6, plus allowance, because I want it to be free. So I'll be using 6.5. I want it to be very free. It's a free dress, plus sewing allowance. I added 1 inch sewing allowance. So I take 6.5, sewing 3 inches for the A shape and 1 inches for the sewing allowance. So I'll take it from here down to this place. So this is how it is going to be. Let me run it back again. This is our shoulder 5.5 to 5.5. Come down for 1 inch, use 1 inch down for our shoulder slope. We take 2 inches for our neck width, 2.5 for our neck depth. This line is like our base line. Our armhole 5.5, half of it 2.75, as you can see. Then we take our curve from that place down here. For the down of the dress, 6.5 for our body width, plus 3 inches and 1 inch seam allowance. So that is that for this curtain. So we are going to cut it now. So you are going to go up by 1 inch to get that curve at the down part. I want it to be a little bit curved at that part. I don't want the sharp edge. So I went down by 1 inch. So I always do that. It's optional. If you want the sharp edge, you can leave it like that. You can even go up by 1.5 as the case may be. So this is how you're done with the front cutting of this dress. So let's do the back. It's now this is how we are going to cut the back, exactly how we cut the front, because we are going to be using button at the back, not zip. So the back is going to be having button and not zip. Okay, so the back you go down by 1 inch, you can see. So this is it. Then you trace it. Just trace the same thing that you cut in front. So it's going to be having opening at the back, 3 inches. So I'm going to open it down to 3 inches because it's going to be having button at the back, and so it will be easy for the child to put it on. So that is that for this pattern. I'm going to join it before I cut the collar because I want the collar to go round to the back, not just the front. So we are going to be cutting this one for 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches, but I'm using 4 inches for the gather at the down. Then cut it out. Make sure follow the line. Try and make your hand very straight. Make your hand straight. Oh yeah. So we are done with the ruffles. So this is 4 inches. We are going to gather it from the middle and place it on the down part of the shoulder and also on the sleeve. So now let's cut the sleeve. We'll cut the collar when we are done joining the neck, because I want the collar on the neck to go round. You can decide to make it half, but I want mine to go round since I'm not putting lining and I want it to be very neat. So for the sleeve, okay, so the sleeve measurement we are working on is 4 inches long and 4 inches wide. So 4 inches plus, this is 4 inches plus turning allowance, 1 inches allowance for the turning. So we'll fold it into 4. I want to cut the two sleeves together, so I put it into 4. 4 inches plus 1 inches folding allowance, so making it 5. half of the sleeve is uh so the half of the sleeve is two. It's two for the arm up. So just doing freehand measurement on the sleeve. So you can see. So now we are going to be cutting the collar. That's why I joined the neck, because I want the collar to go round. So I had to join the neck half inches on both sides, both neck. Then you measure the, the neck, measure it. As you can see, this is how it look like. Measure it round. Neck, then the collar. How wide you want your collar to be. I don't want to separate the collar. I want it to be as up to like 2.5 inches wide or 3 inches wide. 3 inches wide. And towards the back, I want it to be about 2 inches. Smaller at the back and wider at the front. So this is how it will go. So this is how it will be. You place the neck on your fabric. Then you pass the chalk on the neck, measuring the accurate measurement of the neck. Remember, it is 2. So when you place it, this is both the front and the back. Let me cut it around whole neck. This is the collar. So measure 1 inch, cut it, then cut it like this, because it's going to be open at this side here. Understand? I don't want to open where you can open it totally. I don't want to open everything. So the back, you can do the same thing at the back also. But you have to open it because of the button at the back. So you can decide to cut like this, whichever way you want it. I want to cut this one like this. Just want to open it at the back. Just want to open it at the back, like so. Like this. So this is the color. As you can see, this is how it's going to be like. I'll cut another one that I will use to turn it. When I turn it, I fix it to the neck. I use my bias to turn it. So that's going to be like 2 pieces of my collar. As you can see, I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can always ask me a question in the comments section. So this is it. You can see the collar. Then you turn it with the other one, the front facing the front. Don't forget, the front facing the front. Turn it around, just like this. Sew it like that. So let me quickly do that on the table. I will show you when I'm done. Go. As you can see, this is how the color looks like. I just match it on top. This is actually not compulsory, because at the time of this video there was no light. That is why I just decided to sew it on top to show you. I may lose it later. So just give it a good press is enough, or if you like you can still match it on top. Then I'm going to put my bias here now and turn it inside. When I turn it inside, it will look like this. As you can see, I'm going to turn it inside with my bias and it will look like this. As you can see, you can actually do the color of any shape that you like. This is the one that I want to do at this time. So when I'm done with that, I will take my measurement, gather my net, fix it, and I'll show you the end result of the making of this dress. I will join it together and gather it one after the other, and I'll place it round. So let's do that. You can see how beautiful it is looking. It is something you can make for your princess. Very beautiful. This is how the finished product will look like. Like I said, this is not compulsory. You can always lose this one, and you can use a matching bias for the inside. You can see. Please follow for more. Subscribe, like. God bless you.